I've been hands-on with ZZZ for a bit now. I've played 9 days, streamed 7, and had a blast the whole time. Hi, I'm Maya, and I have some things to say about this game. Like, subscribe, turn on that noti bell, and let's dive in! For the sake of full disclosure, this is not my first time playing this game. On October 3rd, I tried this game on stream, but something did not click. I made it about halfway through the prologue and quit. Flash forward a couple months, and chat had me watch the 1.4 trailer. They wanted me to give the game another shot, so I watched the trailer. I was interested. Miyabi immediately caught my attention.
My blade is ready.
Yeah, after seeing that, I wanted to try the game again. On December 18, during the Snowbreak 2.4 patch maintenance, I played ZZZ off stream for a while. I finished the prologue and got to the point where I could burn stamina, or, well, battery. Flash forward a day and I started streaming the game. Right after that stream is when I put out the I'm hooked on ZZZ video. After 7 days of streaming it, I can still say I'm hooked, and now I can say more. The main topic I want to touch on is the story. Beware of spoilers from this point forward. Having skipped most of the prologue, or not remembering it from my first try a few months ago, I had only a big idea of what was going on when I started playing Chapter 1 on stream that first day. I honestly wasn't very invested in the story at first. When I got to the Bellabog section, I gained an interest. I really appreciated Paletta's growth from the start to the end of the Bellabog story, going from
I stopped thinking of Horse Fallguys as my father a long time ago.
to understanding what happened and wanting to clear his name.
Can I really believe in you again? Dad, you idiot. Hope you'd be proud of what Bellabog's become.
The story with Zhu Yuan and Qingyi captured my interest even more. They are Punsec officers but still cooperated with the proxies in the Hollow and didn't try to pursue them afterward. At this point, they didn't know that the proxies are Bill and Wise. It was at the Ballet Twins section where I realized that each chapter was not its own standalone story. Lo and behold, they were chapters of a story. Yeah, I'll take a done skip for that one. Anyway, I really liked the Victoria housekeeping group, like Cohen and Rena especially. I loved how professional and classy they were, and we did get to save Rain. I would have felt so unfulfilled if we had failed. Perlman got away, but we'll catch up to him. After that, I did the special assignment with Jane Doe and Seth. Knowing Jane Doe was an agent made her interactions with Seth more enjoyable. And then when they teamed up to take down Ruzer, it just felt right. Seth's reaction when he found out Jane was an agent was really funny. Then came the Sons of Caledon section. It had a rocky start with Billy and Belle being run off the road and into a hollow, but they had some timely help. As with previous chapters, I played the trials at least once, and that's where I decided to build Piper and Lucy. I had a lot of fun with them. What the f? That was cool as sh**. Hold up, I gotta love this girl. You just hold her.
Let's search the area first.
And what the f? Wow. Piper just turned into a Beyblade, but yo, what a rip! Lucy's frequent challenges to Caesar were great. I was a little sad at the end when Pompey turned into an ethereal. Lucius is a scumbag, and then Caesar did the most heroic move ever, and survived. Lucky, but I'll take it. I'll admit, I was getting attached to the Sons of Caledon characters, and I would have been really sad to see Caesar die. On the way back from the Outer Ring, Belle and Wise visited the memorial fence and ran into Miyabi there. Turns out, the entire next section of the story was about Miyabi and her team in Section 6. I got to play Yanagi a lot and kept saying I wish I had this character. Yanagi was a lot of fun, and the way she saved her team, her entire team, she's such a hero. They're really lucky to have someone as smart as her on their team. Then finally, I went into Chapter 5, and oh boy, that chapter was full of surprises. My favorite part was doing the hollow with Belle and Miyabi, especially when Belle ran into the fox tower to help Miyabi sheath her sword. My next favorite part was the cutscene where Miyabi pulled an Acheron and dropped an enormous sword wave attack that split open the hollow. The story had a lot of meaningful parts to me. One was Kaleda's growth, where she came to understand her father. Then Ji-yuan and Ching-yi working with the proxies and later discovering Bellin-Wise are Faithin. Ji-yuan was upset that they didn't trust her, but they made up and that was very wholesome. Another was Caesar's epic moment saving the day, and Lotta and Lucy being very upset thinking she had sacrificed herself, then very happy when she survived. And during Chapter 5, the proxies building mutual trust with Miyabi and even at the very end telling her about their past. I did end up replaying the prologue to get more context, and some things made a bit more sense. Overall, the story was amazing. I only just started playing in 1.4, but that did come with an advantage. I was able to play through the entire main story in one go, and most of it with Miyabi on my account. Starting the game with Miyabi was an incredible experience. Moving on from the story, the gameplay was just as incredible. I very much enjoyed the combat. When I tried the game the first time a few months ago, it felt bland, but when I tried it again, something clicked. I definitely think I did not give the game enough time the first round, or I probably would have gotten into it then. Maybe that can be a lesson to give things you try a little bit more time before you judge them. My favorite part is the parries. The sound is so satisfying. I was using chat with the idea of turning the parry sounds into music. And then I did just that. I made a parry sound rendition of We Wish You a Merry Christmas. I'll link that in the description for anyone interested. While building characters, my favorite part was the return to upgrading button. I appreciated that so much. Just like with Stario, every upgrade item had a link to where you get them from, making it really easy to get materials, and then return to upgrading right after. I had been exposed to the TV system the first time I tried the game during the prologue, and I didn't really mind it at the time, but later I started to mind it when I saw Rena's agent story. The TV section of that story was very scripted and felt less like a puzzle and more like an interactive anime. Telling a story during the TV section was not a good idea. I really didn't like that, and a chatter said it right. The constant interruptions ruined it. Rena's agent story was great otherwise and had a very touching and wholesome ending. I really enjoyed the replacement for the TV system in the main story. Bangboo Fallguys was a ton of fun, and even had a little exploration. Not a lot, but there were some nooks and crannies that you could go into. I also really enjoyed the random puzzles throughout the story when the proxy did stuff in the hollow. The simulated universe counterpart was pretty great. My first exposure to it was with a trial team using Miyabi. I had already wanted Miyabi at this point, and that just made me want her more. While Hollow Zero was fun, the TV version was pretty crap. I also had some fun with the puzzles in the colorless event stages with Yanagi and Miyabi. That was where I learned how to fly on Miyabi. The Bangboo Arknauts event was also fun, especially when I talked up a big game and then lost the stage. Starting the game with Miyabi was amazing. I won the 50-50 and then also pulled her debut engine in a single temple. Holy stacked starter account. The Section 6 Bangboo was just pure cinema. The constant FPI open up in combat was hilarious, but my favorite Bangboo was the Butley that made me pancakes. Overall, I had an incredible time with this game, and it has already become a higher priority than some of my other games. Right now, I play Wuthering Waves, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Snowbreak Containment Zone, Punishing Grey Ribbon, Tower of Fantasy, Arknights, and Girls Frontline 2 Exilium. It's hard to say all of it in a single breath. I have a problem. If I had to pick 5 of those to keep and ditch the rest, right now my choices would be WUA, HSR, ZZZ, PGR, and Snowbreak. I'd let go of the others, though I'd push to keep 6 and hold on to Girls Frontline 2. But if I had to choose between Zenless and Girls Frontline, I would choose Zenless. I'm very much looking forward to playing more, and I might even be streaming it right now. It's live at twitch.tv/Miyabi. Anyway, that's all from me for now. See you next time.